Hey, what's up, you guys? It's JUREAKA, the he, she, the queen, honey. I'm not one of your favorite favorites, and I'm not trying to be, bitch. But y'all come over here, find somewhere to sit down, and we just gonna chill. We just gonna chill now, honey. That vacation was not enough. That vacation was not enough. Let me tell you how much that is not enough. I've been working since I was in high school, my senior year, and I had to thank the secretary at my school, my high school, honey. She was a sweet woman. She was so sweet, girl. I mean, she ended up. I don't want to get emotional, but we was going through a hard time living with you know, my mom. Cause just because I ain't gonna get into that, but it's a lot. I'll get into later. But we was going through a lot financially, and that's the time we was in a jets. We was in a jets, honey, in a projects, and it happens. And, it happens. Fall on hard times, you need somewhere to live, and that's what happens. And we lived there. That wasn't the first time, but this was my senior year in high school, and we was living in the jets. And I'll talk about what went on when we was living in the jets later on. Not in this live, but whatever. But we was falling on hard times financially, and it came time for me to get prepared to go to prom. And I ain't never been to prom, or I never really had my mind on going to prom. I was the queen, but I didn't really get into the things like the stereotype of like fashion and doing hair and all that type of stuff. Like I kind of wanted to force hair because I did I stayed in hair, girl. I ain't gonna lie. But that was way in my adolescence. I totally had forgot about that in my teenage years because I had to fight a lot. I had to protect myself a lot. I had to be on guard a lot. Anyway, it was on hard times financially, and I didn't. Prom wasn't even on my radar. Prom was not on my radar. I was just trying to get through. I really, honestly, was happy to be in school because I could go to the library. I could get some form of peace because if I wasn't dealing with bitches in my peers trying to talk shit about me, all this type of stuff, the hate that was going on like that, and I stayed to myself. I had to deal with the hate and shit dealing with coming from the house, which wasn't a home, dealing with my mom. The hate coming from there. It's like once you're living with a bully, then you go to school dealing with people that's trying to bully you. Now, I'm not saying that I didn't fight back. I did. I did fight back, but how about you gonna be on guard? It's like people don't want you to know who you are. They hope you don't know who you are. They know your worth, but they hope you don't know it. Hey, y'all, come in the building. Come in. Tap the screen, like, share, and subscribe. But yeah, prom was so far from my mind. I wouldn't even think about it. But the secretary at school, she was a sweet woman, sweet black woman, honey. Y'all know. Um, she ended up asking me about it. She ended up giving me a ride back because at the time I was acting in the Broadway musical in school, Shrek the Musical, if y'all ever heard of it. Acting there, so I would walk back and forth. So she saw me and asked if I needed a ride back home. And at first, I wasn't gonna get in a car because I ain't really trust anybody like that. Like I said, I was on guard and I had to be. Like, I'm a queen. Y'all see this picture? Y'all see all this sexiness? I've always been that. I always had sugar in my tank. So it was always a hating bitch lurking somewhere, or lurking bitches, because ain't nobody ever really approached me by themselves ever. It's always been multiple bitches trying to try me, but you look at me, they ain't fuck shit up. You got to worry about how they face look. But anyway, bitch, besides that, I was hesitant, but her spirit invited me in. Like, she had a very warm spirit about her, and she was so sweet. So I was like, okay, let me just get in the car, because it seemed like at that point it would have hurt her for me to be like, nah, and just keep walking. So I got in the car and we was just talking that, about random things. And then she asked me, what you gonna wear to prom? And I was like, prom? And I'm like, yeah. She was like, yeah, I mean, I'm like, nah, I ain't going to prom. She was like, no, no. I'm like, what? They're like, no, you should go to prom. You should, everybody should have a chance of going to prom and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, nah, I don't really care about it. I don't really care about prom and stuff. I did and I didn't. It wasn't really on my mind. I was just trying to get the fuck out. I wanted to be free. I was ready to just get the fuck away from the house. Like I said, what wasn't a home. If you know, you know. But I was like, she was like, why you don't want to go to prom? I was like, because I can't really, you know, afford to go or whatever. But that's okay because I ain't really have it on my mind really to go or whatever. But she like, oh no, well I could help with get you a suit and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh no, no, I'm good, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'm like, oh no, no, I'm good. I ain't really need all that or whatever. She's like, no, no, I don't mind, I don't mind. But I tell you, that really made me emotional because it's like I wasn't really getting much. Honestly, I didn't really expect anybody to care. At that point, nobody really showed me that they really gave a damn about me. I wasn't expecting this to come from her. Anyway, I mean, I was getting it bad. I was on guard with everyone, from the teachers to the students, the peers, and when I went to the house, it was the same way. Like I'm living, it's constant enemies everywhere. I don't know if y'all even understand where I'm coming from. Being me, I'm never used to being liked. Like when I come on social media, especially on YouTube, all the hating comments, I'm used to that. Yeah, I'm used to all the hating comments, trolls. I've been dealing with trolls my entire life, so hate is nothing to me. When people show that they care, that's new. Like, really? You give a damn? Or you like me? Like, the liking part, be like, I don't like you. I don't give a damn to be liked. I'm used to motherfuckers hating. That's been my entire life. Entire life. Entire. I don't understand. I don't know if anybody gets it. I don't know if I get, because when people come in my presence, they start acting like a damn animal. They act like they don't have any sense when they come around me. And that's showing your insecurity when you're around me. Because if my presence disturbs you, if my presence disturbs you, that you're the problem. So that's been my entire life, babe. Dealing with people being, coming in, saying random shit, feeling away when it's not about me, it's about you. Because if I disturb you, it's about you. That's your issue, not mine. But anyway, I got emotional. I got emotional when she said she was going to help me because at the time I was dealing with my mom arguing every fucking day about nothing. Nothing. Every day. And it was going on for years. It was going on for years with her acting away. Just being a bully. Like, if you have an unhealed parent, they're going to be your first bully. I don't know if anyone knows, an unhealed parent would definitely be your first bully. They will become a narcissist. I don't believe people are narcissists. I believe you become a narcissist, especially if you are a religious parent. You have a strong chance of being a narcissist if you're going on religiously because first you're grooming. You're gonna force your children to go to church. You're gonna force them. Yeah, they're going because you believe that it's right, but you don't know because what your child may turn out or become may not be different from you. They might not be religious, and because you're religious, you're gonna make them. You're gonna guilt trip them. You're gonna manipulate them. Religious manipulation, spiritual manipulation. You're gonna use those tactics to get them to go to church. Oh, you're gonna go to hell. You're gonna fearmonger them. You're gonna go to hell if you don't go to church. You're gonna go to hell if you don't believe in God. You're gonna go to hell if you don't believe in Jesus Christ. Bitch, and you've never met either one of those entities to know that's true. You don't know that's true. You believe it, but you don't know. That's why I say it's a difference between believing and knowing, because there is, bitch. You could believe all day. Bitch, you gotta believe that you can fly, but do you know you can? But anyway, yeah. So she was always arguing, finding something to argue about. She was just this damn bully. She was a bitch. A lot of the time. A lot of the time. Like my most of my life with her, she's been a bitch. So for me, she would do those tactics with me. She would, talk shit about me. She was one. She even told me I don't like you. My mom told me I don't like you, and I told her I don't care. I don't care about that. See, it's parents or legal guardians that feel that their children are their footstool. It's a lot of parents that feel that their children are their footstool, and a lot of times they be weak ass parents, but they can't weak ass people, weak ass individuals. I mean, because instead of facing life, instead of facing people that got on their nerve or bullied them or so on and so forth, they do that to their children. They be weak parents that can't fight or hold up for themselves in the real world. They take it out. That's what bullies do. You can't fight people that's on what you say is on your level. So you try to do you try to do that to what you feel is beneath, to people or individuals that you feel are beneath you. You start bullying your children. So that's what she did, and I didn't know, and she knew. That's what's the most sinister thing about it is that my mom knew that I loved her unconditionally. Wouldn't think that, and a lot of narcissists do. They need you. A lot of them know that you love them, that you coming from a place of love, that you don't look at them the same way they look at you. So they're gonna use you. They're gonna manipulate you. They're gonna do everything, use all the type of tactics to make you need them or try to put themselves at a higher regard when they're not. When they are the lowest common denominator, they embellish a lot. That's what narcissists do. So she was that, and she made us believe that nobody else was gonna love us the same way she did. She made me, because I have siblings. I'm the oldest sibling, but I'm trying to speak on my behalf. She made me feel like nobody else was going to love me the way she did. I'm talking about my mom, and I don't know if y'all can relate. Some people can relate or whatever, but whatever. But yeah, she made me feel like that, and to have the secretary at my school suggest buying my suit for prom, that made me emotional. That made me tear up because I didn't think that nobody would care that much. I didn't have much. The balance was unscaled. Like it wasn't. The scale was unbalanced. Like I didn't have many people helping me out or showing that they cared. Even when it came to family, to blood, which I called family at the time. Now I refer to them bitches as relatives. Because just because we blood don't make us family. And most of them bitches just cut the fuck off and would never, never get the taste of my presence ever again. They cut off. Just because we blood don't make us family. Bitch, you are a relative. That goes for uncles, auntie. Bitch, if you ain't giving no aunt or no auntie, you giving deadbeat. Uncle, deadbeat, bitch, I don't give a fuck about us being blood. Because you ain't show up to no birthday party. You ain't show up when I was sick. You ain't show up to no graduation. You ain't show up to shit. Nothing. As it concerns me, you ain't give me no shit off your back. You could care less. So, bitch, hell no, fuck you and your life and my damn little cousins and shit. I don't give a damn about that. Goodbye. But yeah, so she made me feel like nobody else was gonna care. So when she did that, when the secretary woman did that, yes, she has a name, but I ain't trying to go into her name and all that, so like that. But if she know, she know. But then when I told mom, she felt away. She started feeling away, like, or whatever. And I'm like, why you feel away? Because I'm like, you can't afford it, right? Because we falling on hard times, financially challenged. So why you feel away? You should be happy that somebody was helping me, want to see me go to prom and all that type of stuff. Should be happy about that. And she probably felt the way because she wasn't able to go because she got pregnant at what, 15, 16, and she couldn't go to prom. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. You can't blame me for shit you did. You can't make me feel about a way about shit you did. That's what all y'all give her. She was a teen mother. Got pregnant early, and this is another thing I don't understand. How y'all become teen mothers and start talking shit about your children when you had your legs open at a young age? I ain't bringing back no damn child as a teen. You did. So all that was projection. And she would always be like, it's your mouth. No, I told the truth. If you come at me, I'm going to tell the truth. Bitch, I see you for your works. You could rumor about me all day, but facts is facts. And you might not like how I say it or my delivery, but it doesn't change the fact that it's any less true, girl. Like you were a teen mother. You should have kept your legs closed. So yeah, she felt away. She was jealous. And how the fuck, and I didn't know at the time that, I didn't even think that my mom could be jealous of me. I wouldn't even think that. I was like, how? How? How could? And it started playing in my head over time. She didn't get to graduate, so she was jealous of that. She didn't, she was also mad I didn't get anyone pregnant. She knew I was gay, and from her, in her mind, I couldn't get anyone pregnant. I wanted kids, or I couldn't have kids. I'm like, girl, I still have a penis. I'm still able to penetrate. It's just my choice of that. So instead of being proud and clapping for me being able to go to prom, she just felt away. She wasn't trying to help in any way. I mean, in any way, shape, or form. She could have sold something. She could have, did something, but she didn't do anything. And I wasn't expecting her to. I mean, for some reason, I thought it was love. I really did. For some reason, I thought me having the heart. I expected people to have the same heart I did, which was my downfall. Expecting people to have the same heart that I did. So my mom she was jealous. Instead of being proud of me, she was jealous of me. She ain't be like, oh, I'm so happy you're going to prom. I'm so happy that someone is helping. She wanted me to keep my eye on the person. Like this person wanted something from me. Like projecting and projecting and projecting. That's all she did. That's all she did. And wanted me to constantly be on guard because of her paranoia about what happened in her life. She placed it on me. Me being the firstborn. So a lot of black men, or a lot of black gay men, a lot of great black straight men, we are exhausted. Y'all marrying a lot of us that's in my generation and before me, because a lot of us, if we come from black single mothers, if our mothers were single and single, a lot of us had to be quote unquote the husband. We had to play the husband role. We had to play the son role. We had to play the friend role. We had to definitely that husband role. We definitely had to play that role as black men being the firstborn. We had the responsibilities before responsibilities, especially if we wasn't the only child. We had to watch our siblings, make sure our siblings was okay. We had to, and being blamed for their life choices still to, in our grown adult age, being the firstborn, don't nobody ever really talk about it, especially when you coming from a black household and your mother was a single black mother. We had so many roles to play. So you get to the point where you're an adult, and then religiously, man supposed to be with woman, and then here's the other control, the other fear tactics, and the fear mongering and all this type of stuff, and then person not knowing who they is just to cater to the woman. So y'all should see a lot of men treating women away. It's because they had to deal with their damn mama. And if she was unhealed, they didn't have her father in her life, we had to be a damn father for the most part to our mothers. Y'all not hearing me. A lot of times, black men, if you coming from a household, your mother was a single black mother, you had to quote unquote be her father if she ain't have a father in her life as her son. We had to play so many roles. I definitely did. Getting woke up at night, like 3 hours before work, school, her coming in asking me questions as the oldest child. She was unhealed, but I had to be her father. Definitely be her father. She was unhealed. Unhealed. I would get blamed for the decisions she made. Should I be with this man? Hell no. He ain't giving you no reason to be with him. He don't love you for real. He show you that he only spark up when he's talking to another man. When he's talking to you, it's dull, it's dry. No, you shouldn't be with him. He broke as fuck. Like all this type of stuff I had to tell her for her still to end up with a man. End up with the man. Like, it's so many roles I had to play. So many roles. Like, only if y'all understood. But back to the prom. So I was getting prepared. At the time, I still had my dreads or whatever. Um, we went and got me a suit, and it was a real pretty suit and stuff like that. But for my aura, as far as my aura, like I said, I was on guard. I didn't really fully embrace me being a queen. I really didn't. I didn't know it was really okay. It was kind of like playing two roles in a sense. Because, yes, I knew I was gay, but then I wasn't in the closet necessarily. Because you could tell. It's just I wasn't comfortable. I wasn't comfortable. I didn't really have friends like talking about it. I mean, I had, friends, like was white or whatever, but she didn't really understand. And it was nothing about her being my friends being white. It was just, because she knew I was gay too, and the other friends as well. And I'm gonna tell y'all about that because I dated my friend girls at one point in time, but we knew that we was gay or bisexual, and I'm gonna tell that which is gonna be fun to talk about. But I wasn't really comfortable being gay and out and proud at that time. I was on defense mode, so I didn't really like being in that suit. Like it was too big. Like I didn't like too big stuff, and I didn't look good in too big clothing. Like it gave man. Like it gave like. It didn't even give Butch Queen. It just gave, like, man, like I'm trying to be, not like of course I know I'm a man, but it gave, like I'm straight, and I'm not. I was never straight. Like, it gave that. And I'm like, like the big clothing, like from the 90s, like overly, I ain't like that shit. I did not like it, so I was uncomfortable in it. I mean, yeah, I looked good, but was I comfortable? Hell no. I like tight fitting clothing. Like, to the point where, yeah, comfortable clothing, not to where it looked like I'm choked up, but more so where I can show my figure. Like, I like clothing like that. So it was giving that. But it was cute. It would have been, it was nice. It was cute. It looked great. It looked great, but not. I didn't. It looked great on me, but I was not comfortable with. I was not comfortable with the shit. But anyway, as y'all know, I wanted to be with a man, and she knew too. I'm a whole Butch Queen. But at the time, I didn't even know what a bush queen was. Honestly, I had just at that time started finding out what tops, bottoms, and verse was. I mean, I didn't really have friends like gay friends or people that really talk about my life as a gay person or ask me, "What? Oh, you had a boyfriend?" or talk. So I really didn't, the gay mama stuff. I didn't even know what that was. I didn't really know. I mean, I started learning a lot of stuff late. Like I started to learn a lot of stuff late, and that's why I loved being in the library because I was starting to learn more stuff. I had to go to the library to really just learn more stuff and to get away from my mom. Like it was so much, y'all. It was so much, so much dark shit. That's why I completely have her out of my life. Never again. But yeah, I got emotional. Like when Sarah woman, she was a lovely, lovely woman, a lovely human being. She had got me that um, suit for prom, and when I went to prom, I went with one of my friends at the time, a black girl, Honey, and she was real sweet. We went there, we had a good time, and lo and behold, bumped into my fling, my fling that we was giving it up. I was like 13, he was like 14. Like, I was 14, he was 13, what I'm talking about. And girl, had a dick on him at the time. And he was up there dancing. I guess trying to make me jealous, but then I'm like, you dancing with one bitch. I'm dancing with two. Showed his ass up. Like, really? Trying to compete with me? And why are you dancing near me? Go on somewhere. Go on. I had my little, crush or whatever at the time was my crush, but girl. But yeah, I was emotional because I didn't expect nobody to do anything for me or be nice to me. Like people wasn't. People was always on. I was always on people's radar. I was like to try to take down, to try to make feel away, try to hurt, try to. I was always on people's radar. I always dealt with trolls. I always dealt with trolls and still do to this day. People believe the rumors or whatever, and I stay to myself, which is crazy. I've always stayed to myself. I always stay to myself. Like it'd be crazy for a person that don't bother people. It bothers people. Like I stay to myself. Like I go to places that nobody really goes to. I mean, I went to the library. Nobody really went to the library. I didn't see a lot of peers go to the library. I went to the park. I didn't see a lot of people go to the park. Now, if sometimes they did go to the park in some parts where I found condoms, they'll go in this little beehive thing they used to have in the park in Columbia. Some people may know what I'm talking about. I used to find condoms in that motherfucker. They'll leave high school and get some of their condoms and go in that beehive and start fucking in that beehive. And I'm like, how y'all fucking in here with this little bit of space? This little bit of space, and nobody really went in there, but you'll go up there and see all them condoms and shit. Like, well, at least they wearing condoms. You nasty motherfucker. Because it's like, bitch, y'all didn't even attempt to throw the condoms out. Like, why y'all ain't had no bag? Just no etiquette. They had no type of etiquette, girl. But anyway, if somebody may subscribe to me from my hometown, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You remember that damn beehive in that motherfucking park? They had them condoms in there, and we was just fucking and stuff like that, and left the condoms in there. Y'all had no etiquette, trashy assholes. Y'all could at least fucked and had a garbage bag or something. Damn condom in there. Y'all was it was just a disgrace. Ugh. But yeah, it was crazy. But I was able to go to prom. I had a nice time, and it was hard for me to smile. And honestly, Honestly, at that time, I was smoking cigarettes. I had to. I had to do something. I had to, at that time, like I was, want to say, I was 17, 18, I was smoking. I started smoking a little earlier than that. I puffed here and there, but I started really buying a pack when I turned like 21, 22. But I had to smoke. I had to do something. And I became dependent on smoking because I was going through a lot. Being hated for what? Being people's target for what? And it was no escape unless I went to the park or I went to the library. It was no escape. It was always something, like I said, for a person that don't bother anyone, it bothers people. Like I couldn't get away from it. I couldn't get away. Like I wasn't running, but it's just like I wanted peace. I was trying to find peace, have peace somewhere. That's why I'm big single now, because if you disturbing my peace, I'm not fooling with you. It don't take all that. I don't care about the love. Do you care about me? Do you like me? Can you laugh with me? Can we have a good time? Because people have different definitions of love and all that type of stuff. No, I need you to care, to really give a fuck. You can say you love me all day, but do you like me? Do you like my personality? Do you like how I walk? Do you like how I talk? Hell, do you like how I breathe? It's motherfuckers that love you, but get mad at how you breathe. They're mad that you breathing. Hell no. The love part, no. Do you like me? Do you care? Can we be friends? Like, are we friends? Are we compatible in sexually? Are we this? And if we are platonic friends, do you really care? Like all this, I love you. I love you. No, you don't. No, you don't. I mean, where I was from, them bitches fought each other and was back friends. Fight each other, back friends. Fight each other, back friends. I don't do that. If we friends and we fight, we're never friends. We ain't gonna be friends no more. That's it. Because you shouldn't push me to that point of fighting you. Now, we can argue. Yeah, we can argue. But as soon as you touch me and I have to whoop your ass, we're not friends. Like, I don't do that. I'm not, no, girl, we can argue, yes, but we touch, it becomes physical. We're not friends anymore, bitch. Nah. Because at that point, I'm trying to hurt you and you trying to hurt me. Nope. But yeah, I was able to go to prom and I had a good time. I did. I really did. But I wasn't expecting, and especially with graduation. When graduation came and I was like, oh, it's taking too long for me to graduate. I'm so ready to get done with these people. I just get tired of seeing people's face. Like I do. Like that's how I am. It becomes a time where I'm so sick of seeing bitches' faces. Like I'm so done with y'all. I started to feel in my stomach, get sick to my stomach. Seeing the same faces like I'm about to puke. Because their energies was always negative. Like always negative. I see not it's be the majority, not everybody. Not everybody. But the birds of a feather flock together, the following ass bitches that don't have a life, to sit around talking about other people, talking shit about people. Those type of people that are real negative. They can't look at themselves. They got to bully people. They feel like they got to talk about someone that less fortunate, and people still do that. How are you talking about someone less fortunate? If you are the more fortunate one, why not help them out? You gotta talk about them, or they don't have what you have. That's the dumbest shit on earth. And shit about someone who has less than you. Now that's pathetic. That's pathetic. You have to talk about someone that has less than you. Bitch, there's someone that has more than you too. That person has more than you, girl. But yeah, when graduation came, my mom started trying to make shit about her. It started making it about her. Like, I wasn't finna wait on nobody. I just wanted to graduate and go. Honestly, I wanted to graduate and just get the fuck out of Dodge and not to be seen again. That's what I wanted to do, but I felt obligated. Like I said, black men, black boys, the black eldest son. Sometimes, a lot of times, I feel obligated for the younger siblings or for the unhealed parent, feeling like they got to protect them, and I felt that way. Yeah, it was love. It was love too from me, but I also felt obligated, responsible, and I wasn't responsible. It took me a long time to shake that chain and release myself. It was a lot of mental work to release myself from that because they don't appreciate it. Now, if this, because it's gonna be a video when it reach a lot of y'all, but if it's some black men that have was the firstborn, or even not even the firstborn, just being the son and feeling obligated to protect your siblings and your parents, stuff, that's not your job. Free yourself. You're not obligated for nobody. You ain't obligated for nobody you ain't birthed. I'ma just say it like that. You ain't birthed them, you're not responsible for them. Go on with your life because it's not going to be returned. Unfortunately, sad part about it, the love, the heart that you have, the big heart that you have, it's not going to be returned. They're going to have superficial values a lot of time. They're going to support people that won't support them. You will never, I don't want to say never. You may get that thank you when you on your deathbed, when you're on your dying day. You may get that thank you for helping people. Cause they'll tell you they gave you $1. I helped you with that dollar. I helped you, and you never ever. Now you may say in defense that I care about you. That I gave you a place to stay out of because you love them, like giving them, showing them, because you show them instead of saying. Versus they'll say and they'll never really do. Like it's a big thing for them to give a dollar, and they gotta let you know that at every step of the way. So you can't don't expect people to have the same heart as you do, black man or black woman. Like whoever can relate to what like. Don't expect people to have the same heart as you, because you will be disappointed every single time. They'll disappoint you. So if you feel that way, go on with your life. Break them chains. Those are that were their responsibility. Unfortunately, they took you for granted, and you get a thank you. You don't need that from them. You don't need that validation. Keep going. Cut them off. I don't care who it is. Your mother, your father. If there was a mother and father, brother or sister, they would act on it. It's difference between being a mom and a mother. It's a difference between being a dad and a father. Those are differences. It's a difference. There's a differences. It's a difference. So take heed to that. Take heed to that. Because if they're not loving you, if they love you, they'll respect your boundaries. If these people love you, they will respect your boundaries. If they don't respect your boundaries, they don't care about you. Scratch the love part. You can have love for humanity, but don't mean you care for them on a personal level. You can love anyone. Honestly, let's be real. You can love anyone. But do you care as an individual for that person's well-being? Do you care for them personally? Do you give a damn if they're healthy? Do you give a damn if they smile? Do you give a damn? You can love anyone? Do you care about them on a personal level? A lot of times, yeah, people act like that and they don't. And I keep telling people, if you have any dreams, don't expect your family, your relatives, I say, to care to push your dream, because they're not. They're gonna be your biggest. They're gonna be your enemies for sure. You can have over 200 or 300 family members on your Facebook profile. They know that you sing. They know that you play sports. They know that you have a dream because you post about it. They're not gonna share. They're not gonna comment. Because most of the time, it's gonna take other people that don't know you, maybe motherfuckers out of the country from Nigeria, to support your shit. And they seeing you get a lot of attention for overseas. That's when they come and start being like, "Oh, cuz, what's up, cuz? You doing your thing, cuz? You doing your thing." At the top comments, that mean, bitch, they waited till your shit went viral to post. They to comment. They waited till your shit. At the top comments is the hating assholes. The top comments. Just remember that. Cause they see a dream, you have a dream. They're not gonna support if they're your relatives. Them top comments be the hating assholes. I'm talking about your Facebook profile. You have a dream of singing, like I said, singing, acting, playing sports, and you are, consistent, and you ain't getting, you ain't getting, you wondering why your relatives ain't supporting, because they're your haters. They're gonna wait until it blows up, till it goes viral. Those top comments that coming from your relatives, no, they hated you. They hated the fact that you was doing it. They was like, what he doing? They your enemies. You getting support elsewhere from people that you don't know, probably from me, because they feel like they have something to lose by supporting you. Now, if you a person that you can't clap for other people, you can't clap for other people. You feel like you're gonna lose something, you will clap for someone you don't know. They don't give a damn about you. That's what I'm talking about, superficial values. You wonder why you the black sheep in your family. You black sheep, you support everyone else. You will clap for everyone else, but they won't clap for you because you stand out. You don't fit in. It's always the black sheep that don't fit in be the one that carries the most for everybody, that carries the burdens. I'm gonna say the Meg of the family. You know how to be like, shut up, Meg, on Family Guy? It be that you the Meg of the family. I don't know if there's any Megs in the family, the scapegoats, the black sheeps of the family, but I'm definitely the black sheep because I don't have the same values, the same as them. I don't. I don't. I'm not a bird of a feather. I don't follow people. I'm not a bandwagon type of person. Like, I'm so far removed from my immediate family, it don't make no damn sense. Like, I just can't. I can't. And it don't. And I don't miss it. There's nothing to miss. Can't miss what you never had. So, yeah. Um, Graduation happened. I didn't really get support from either side, my mom's side of the family or my dad's side of the family. I just wanted to graduate and get the fuck on down. I was ready to go to college, and I had found some little peace in college too. Because at that time I was working at old McDonald's, girl. I was working at McDonald's, and then I would go to school, and I was happy at school. Honestly, I didn't really turn up. I felt like all the turn up people was gone. Like, I was going to PRCC, and I felt like all the turn up people was gone, girl. But I say it was boring. It was boring in a peaceful way. I would say that, because I say it's boring because you had no choice but to focus on your schoolwork. I wanted a little bit of drama. I would like, not drama, but I wanted a little bit of, okay, damn, they partying too much. I can't really focus on my work, like the college experience. But I'm like, well, maybe I had to go to a university in order to get that type of experience. I don't know, because that was PRCC was a community college, so I don't really know, but I wanted that. And I don't know why I was expecting sororities and fraternities. I don't really, if I'm not mistaken, that only happens at university, like the fraternities and sororities, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I wanted that experience. But yeah, I wanted the whole college experience. Now I had gained a freshman 10 or freshman 15. I did. I really did. I did, and I didn't know I gained that freshman 10, 15 until I started walking down this hill. I'm like, wait a minute now. Why I'm slowing down, bitch? And why I gotta catch my breath? I started noticing in my legs, and I'm like, damn, I was only here for a month. I only been here a month, and I already gained this much weight. Damn. But but yeah, I mean it was dope. But my dorm mate, he was really weird. Excuse me. I had a yawn. But he was really weird. I think because I don't think I knew because he knew I was gay. He knew I was gay, so he was kind of avoiding a little bit. Now he'll speak, but he'll kind of avoid in a sense. Like I think he thought I would maybe more so try to touch on him or something, and I'm like, no. He was cute, but he wasn't he wasn't really my type. I mean, he wouldn't even take a shower. Like he wouldn't even. I didn't never see him go to take a shower. I was like, what the hell going on? Like I would smell like his bed. I would smell it a little bit, and it was like, oh, I don't know. He was skinny, and I wasn't really turned on by him. Like it was it was and then he would be masturbating, and I'm surprised he would masturbate, but he'll masturbate in a different way. Like I don't know how he masturbate. I could tell he was. I was like, oh no, honey, no. But I mean, for the most part, I didn't really see him. He was doing welding, and I was doing what I was doing. So I didn't really get to see my roommate and my dorm mate, and I was happy. I ain't really want to deal with no weird shit. So the college experience, community college experience. Ain't nothing wrong with community college. Ain't nothing wrong. Hell, especially if I attended it. Do your thing, get your education. But um, it was cool. Like I more so used it as a getaway, just how I was using being in high school as a getaway. Cause I mean, these people didn't know me. I didn't know them. I didn't care about them on a personal level. I didn't. So the things that these people said, it triggered me sometimes. It did. I'm not gonna lie. It made me feel away a lot of the time. I'm just say a lot of the time for real. Cause it's like, why is this? Why? Why? Um, it did. But cause now at my adult age, these bitches up here trying to talk to me or trying to befriend me. I'm like, bitch, we was not cool in high school. They'll be like, well, we was just kids. Nah, bitch. Nah, cause you against me then, bitch. We against you now. Like it's the same energy. Fuck you. I don't give a we was kids. No, you had the same mind. You was old enough to know from right and wrong. I don't give no type of be like it's normal to be a bully or being bullied. No, it's not. Teach people to be kind. Teach your children to be kind to other children that may be less fortunate or whatever, don't have what they have. Teach them to have more values, core values. Teach them how to be loving instead of just hateful. Like that's crazy. Now, a lot of times y'all been wondering why your kids get killed because they out here bullying others. Now these kids they ain't fighting no more. These bullies is getting shot the fuck up instead of showing them how to spread love. You showing them how to spread their motherfucking cheeks and sow they warrior oats at 15, 16 years old just because they straight. And hopefully, oh, I'm well, at least he doing that. Hopefully he ain't gay. Just crazy shit. That's why I have no hope for humanity, honestly. I'm just saying humanity, I really don't have hope for, especially as it pertains to straight people. I'm like, okay, y'all do y'all. If just keep it over there. Just how y'all be with gay people. Keep that shit over there. The difference is, because gay people are not bothering y'all. But back to what I was saying, my graduation, it wasn't. She tried to make it about her. My mom tried to make it about her. I'm like, enough of you. Enough. I'm tired. At that point, I was sick of her. I was sick of seeing her face. I was sick of being around her because she was just a negative person, a negative human being, and she's still negative to this day. Just negative, a hateful person. And I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. A lot of y'all talking about that steal your mother, steal your mother. Y'all gonna steal y'all mother, y'all ass onto the side of the curb next to a fucking hood stove, still talking about something I did the best I could, or you're rebellious, or shorting days, bitch, using those religious manipulation to your kids. They don't owe you shit. A lot of y'all of y'all children having a better life than you. Ain't that the whole point of being a parent, is to give your children a better life than you had? But nah, a lot of y'all bitches have kids and be so fucking hateful and can't face life and be weak as fuck that you try to project on your children, try to make sure that your children be touched, try to have as hard a life, if not harder than you. Y'all do that to y'all own kids so they can have try to put them in situations so they won't have a good life, so they can turn out just as fucked up as you, if not more. But then y'all, a lot of times y'all just have kids because you know they gonna have unconditional love. So when your motherfucking ass get a certain age, they can take care of your motherfucking low rent ass. That's why a lot of y'all bitches, I see it, just have kids just so they can turn around and take care of your foul ass. And that's not their job. Y'all deserve to sit on a motherfucking car, become a motherfucking bomb. That's why I see a lot of bitches that are elderly walking around because y'all just had kids just for them to turn around and take care of your ass because you ain't want to do shit with your life. A lot of y'all do that. I've seen it with my own eyes. That y'all sit around there and do that. Don't do nothing with your kids. Your kid walking around with boogers, snot in their nose. They don't know how to dress, don't even know how to put, lotion on to lotion their body after they take a bath and before they go to school to moisturize, to show that they give a damn about themselves. A lot of y'all don't do that, but still feel like you have the upper hand because you birthed a child. Bitch, having a child don't make you a mother or a father. Though it's duties, it's responsibilities, and most of all, you care about your children. Care. You don't just love. You care. You show. Love is just a word. Care is just a word. Is a word. But caring means more. Caring and sharing value, sharing love, sharing these things with your children, showing them how to be a decent human being. But y'all don't want to get into that. But yeah, that whole experience being an adolescent, a teenager, I did not enjoy. I really did not. It was full of a lot of anger, mistrust, to the point where I almost went insane. But I pulled through. I'm a survivor. I'm not a victim. I'm definitely a survivor because I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot, and I'm gonna go to counseling one day and talk to someone and stuff like that because it's important. I personally feel for me it's important to go and talk to someone because that was a lot. But, for right now, what I'm doing is fine. I haven't smoked in almost 4 months and stuff like that. So kudos to me. I had to do something. That's why I don't, for people to sit there and judge or whatever. You smoking, you doing that? Well, bitch, you do something. Retail therapy, we all have something. We have our vices. We have something. Had to do something to try to stop the pain or to make it stop, for a while, to put a band-aid on it for a while. That's why I don't judge people for doing whatever they do, smoking weed, hell, maybe smoking crack. Of course, you wouldn't want to see these people do that or whatever, but at the same time, it's not affecting you. And at the same time, instead of asking them, you know, which is what made you smoke? Like, what's going on? Like, they had to go through something. I'm pretty sure ain't nobody just picking up a cigarette or picking up cocaine or whatever and just sniffing or smoking it. It's something they've been through. They're trying to forget the pain or try to soothe the pain for a while instead of sitting around just judging, asking them, why are you smoking? Like, what happened to you? Like, what happened to you? Since y'all big, like y'all care so much, what happened to you to make you smoke or make you drink? Like, like that. Like, what's going on? What happened? But people don't do that. So, like I say, I don't really have no hope I don't really have hope in the human race, humanity. It's always drama lurking. People love chaos like that. They love to be misery loves company. They can't get on without it, and they think it's cute. They think it's cute to be sitting around talking shit about people, trying to fight all the time, trying to just hurt people, hurt people. They think that's cute. People just sit around being angry all day, wanting to hurt other people. They think it's cute. You know, I don't hang with nobody. I mean, I've been happily single. I mean, single all the way around. I don't have any. If people knew what the word friend was, people don't know how to be a friend to me. I don't have those. I'm happily single all the way around. Like when I talk to a Hispanic, they ask me, I say solo. I'm solo, happily solo. I don't have time for the negative energy. People to try to be in your business just to have something to talk about. I don't do. I love being to myself. I don't have time for people. I don't have time to bitches be trying to befriend me and then turn around and talk about you trying to fuck my man and all that. I don't got time for that weird shit. People don't know how to be, especially when they come around me. I don't have time for it. I don't. I've been around enough people to make me just know I'm cool off human beings. I'm cool off human beings. People switch up too damn much for me. I don't got time for that. I don't. That's weird as fuck. I become me trying to befriend you because they want to take something from you. They want to be with you. Thieves, wolves in sheep clothing. Bitch, you gonna see me like New York said. You gonna see me coming. I'm a wolf. You gonna see me coming. So and I'm gonna tell you. But these people hiding in plain sight. I don't. Nah, bitch. I ain't with all that. They want to take you down or something like that, or coming in that way because they already don't like you and don't even know why they don't like you. Instead of being inspired or aspiring to be and ask how you did it, they want to just sit and copy you when they act like you copy them or whatever. That weird shit. I ain't got time for that. No, I don't got time for that. I don't. But yeah, this was definitely main just to chat with y'all, honestly, too, and what was on my mind. Cause this is my channel, bitch, mine. Don't nobody tell me what I say on my channel. But I don't fuck with anybody really in my family, like in my relatives. If I call you family, that's what I mean. But the relatives, they can go. I refuse to be. If you don't respect boundaries, then bitch, you can't be in my life. It's just not gonna happen. So yeah, like I said, I'm used to the trolls. I'm used to it. This ain't nothing new. On YouTube, it's just I already received it, so it's nothing. It's really nothing. It's really nothing, honey. Because my mom was a definitive of troll, and she was short too. Still short. I don't know what she been doing. I don't. She blocked. One thing I know how to do is let a bitch go. You ain't gotta be in my life. There is 8 billion people, if and more, in this world, and you think I'm gonna sit around crying over you? I want to see new shit, new people. I'm not gonna sit around crying over nobody. Anybody can go. I mean, and I mean that. I'm not. People treat you away because they feel like you can't move on, but you know you can. They believe you can't do better, but you should know that you can. People treat you away because they believe that you can't do better. People know your worth. They hope you don't know your own worth. People treat you, I'm going to keep saying this for a while. People treat you how they treat you because hope, they hope that you don't know your worth. They know your worth though. If they know that, oh, I don't deserve this person. But instead of treating you like they should, because they know your worth, they treat you so bad. They don't. I mean, that's platonic friendships. That's family members. That's anybody. Romantically, the person that care about you and like you, give a fuck about your mental space. That person gonna protect your peace. They gonna always want you to know, oh, you bad bitch. I love you. I care so much about you. They gonna always want to keep you in a good space. Now you ain't gonna always agree. No, you ain't gonna. But it's gonna come from a place of love. They gonna always have your back. They ain't gonna be no yes man. They ain't gonna be like that. They definitely ain't gonna want to see you fall. They're gonna be your soul tribe. They're gonna be the people around you that keep you grounded. Those people, and I'm still waiting for those people because that's it. I'm not gonna claim nobody as no friend, no family, no no life partner until I get exactly what I know I'm worth. Cause I go out this bitch by myself. Cause I refuse to spend time around people that don't give a damn about me. That I know don't give a damn about me. And they know that I know. I'm not doing that. I'd rather be happily solo, happily single in all areas. Cause I'm not faking nothing. I'm not being around people just to have people around me. I'm not doing that. For what? That's sad and pathetic. I got more things to do with my life. I came in this world alone, and I'm gonna die alone, and I'm gonna experience this world on my own terms, whether that's with or without anybody. And it would be nice if more people was like that. I mean, hell, I thought the pandemic taught us that, knowing how to be alone, but a lot of people don't, still don't, still putting up with people because they feel like they can't do better. That's pathetic. You don't know your worth. Just to have someone to see. Y'all just so busy being claimed like you a motherfucking animal on a leash, like a pet, being claimed. What the fuck? Nah, do better. Y'all do better. Cause I mean, they people, I don't know. People be asking me, "Why are you single? Do you see what the fuck out here? Do you see what the fuck out here? Why am I single? Why are you not? Why are you not single? The fuck? Did y'all see what's out here? People get in relationships just to cheat. People get married just to cheat, just to act unmarried. People do that shit because that's normalized. Caring is not normalized. Showing affection is not normalized. When the last time have y'all seen a couple actually kiss in public or hold hands in public? Gay or straight or gay, bitch. What's normalized? Straight heterosexuals. When have y'all seen a heterosexual holding hands, bitch? Or open a door for each other? When? When? Got married couples acting like brother and sister. Like when the last time? Caring is not normalized. Showing love and affection is not normalized. I don't know when I've seen a couple actually kiss. I don't. I really don't. It's just like the fuck. Why am I single? Bitch, I love it. It's peaceful. I ain't gotta worry about catching nothing. I don't. Yeah, I'm safe play. Ain't nothing touching these guts without a glove. I'm just saying. It's peaceful. I get to do what the hell I want to do. I don't have to answer nobody. I don't want to answer to nobody. I do what the fuck I want to do. Being free. And people hate that. People are jealous of that. It's people that like, you ain't got no children. And you seeing that they got a whole bowl in the back, in the top of their motherfucking head, bitch. Asking me why I ain't got no children. Bitch, you ain't selling it. You is not selling the father or the mother role. Them kids is stressing you the fuck out. Why are you asking me? Why would you want me to struggle like you? You struggling with your kids and you asking me why I ain't got none. So you can, we can share something in common with the struggle life and complain about children that we didn't really want to have. Nah, bitch. People be jealous of you not struggling the same as them. They do. I'm telling you now. People do this. People be totally, they be hating on you because you chose not to just have kids because of a book or because society told you that that was normal to have children at this age or get married at this age. Like they decide what makes you happy. I be telling people, but no, people don't want to hear it from a gay person. Instead of just hearing the message, I'd be like, okay, okay, because I don't force nobody to do it. I'm gonna just say it and talk about it. If you feel a way about it and you think it ain't coming from a good place, oh well, do you and be happy doing you. But don't blame me or don't feel a way about me when you fucked yourself up or if you do or not. I don't, the thing is, I don't care. It's not a personal thing for me. It's not. So yeah, people get mad at you not for struggling. Like, why aren't you married? Uh, why would I want to be? I don't see no really good examples. Now, I'm not letting people decide or say on no example because I could, but just to get married, just to get, being married just to get married. No, I'm not doing it just because. No, because anybody, I could be with anyone, any man. But would I be happy with any man? No. No, I wouldn't. I'm not finna just be with anybody. I'm not doing that. I don't feel like I should force myself to be with anyone or vice versa. If it don't click, it just don't click. I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm not gonna do that. For what? But anyway, y'all, let me go ahead and I'll probably lay down a little bit. I probably need to get me some more sleep, girl. But y'all, thank y'all for coming in, tuning in. Shit.